I had the day off of work and decided to start my morning by reading some comics. Before I could finish the first few pages, one of the cats knocked my beer over, and it poured half a can of Miller Lite onto these issues of Plague House, which you can see here. Now, of course, you're probably thinking, dude, what the hell are you doing drinking beer at 8 o'clock in the morning? And to that I say, why don't you go to hell and don't fucking judge me? It's been a rough week. I don't need you giving me shit. I told you it was my day off, asshole. Anyway, I had to clean beer off of these. They're all crinkled and shit. Ruined, right? Wrong. Not for me. I took these soaking wet comics outside and I read them in the sunlight as they dried. I started to sweat, not just because of the sun beating down on me, but because the story was so damn great. So Plague House issue 4 came out earlier this month, wrapping up a series by Oni Press with artwork by Dave Chisholm and written by Michael Conrad. So this comic really takes you on a ride where you think you know where it's going, and it kind of surprises you by heading in some other shocking direction. So I can't say much without spoiling the book, but I think this would be a really great trade to pick up. I highly recommend reading this in one sitting because it goes places that'll kind of leave you stunned and thinking about, reconsidering your initial reaction to previous issues. So the quick elevator pitch for this is that there's this team of ghost hunters, and they have a TV show with like a skeptic and a priest, tropes that you've seen before. But once the show starts, the star of the show, he makes it his mission to help cleanse these haunted houses and seek justice for the dead. And it becomes a much more dynamic story with some really interesting ideas that kind of challenged me as a reader and as a participant in this carnage that's laid out. And the artwork by Dave Chisholm is just stellar. It really makes you stop and soak it in, setting the mood really well. This is objectively like a horror comic, but almost like Ice Cream Man, in a way that it's wrestling with larger concepts that transcend the genre. So yeah, almost every issue got soaked, and yet these comics are still valuable to me. And this series will probably end up on my best of 2025 list. So that's Plague House. Adios.